Hi everyone. So continuing on with my palette collection. So I think Tarte Urban Decay, and I have a little Smashbox in this one. So I just do have like two little Smashboxes. I haven't really gone into a lot of these. So this one I don't think I've even really gone into. Their glitter one, I feel like I had more than just their neutral. So I feel like Smashbox is like okay. I think they have great brushes. I'm trying to think of like, and some of their like smaller sizes. I think Smashbox just doesn't like wow me with some of their stuff, but they're like a good solid performer. Um, Going into Urban Decay, sometimes I do find they're a little bit hit and miss. So I have like the Kristen Leah, Leanne, where like it's so big for just 5 shadows, like of how much packaging it takes up. It did have a brush that wasn't like the greatest. I haven't really gone into it, but it's a nice like easy palette. I had their back talk just because it was like a cool concept of, you had that mirror going in and out. So I definitely think this was one that like Tati was talking about, that I got, but hadn't really gone that much into. There are colors that I kind of like, so the mirror kind of comes apart. I have those blushes, so it is nice. It's just not one that I really go to. I have Urban Decay's Heat, and then they have the mini heat that I was going to kind of go for. So I do want to like try some of the other ones, but like their reviews just aren't the greatest, that it makes me a little hesitant. I do think this is a nice palette. I think when it came out, you didn't really have a lot of palettes that focused on those like coppery, fiery colors. Born to Run, I think, is a great palette. Like this would be like their best one. And like for how many shadows you're getting, it's just like you get a nice big mirror, you get a variety of like different colors, and they all like work well with each other. Like I think this one's a nice one. I think they perform nicely. I did pick up some of like their littler ones, where like the littler ones were supposed to be like, oh, kind of like your Born to Run. I was like, let's make sure I'm saying that right. I am. So they had kind of their detour. So I have used these a little bit more. So ones with like green. We have Bailout. So I like that the packaging kind of matches. So kind of like our browns and with those little pops of purple. And Shortcut. So those ones are nice. I think they might have some others, but I was like, ugh, because definitely buying the Born to Run was the better value. Getting into Tarte, like I love Tarte for some of its packaging, but trying to put this in a drawer and make things look nice, like I can't just get rid of that part. But like how cute, especially if you like to display your makeup, and I think like honor your products, put them on display, I'm all for. Makes it a little bit hard to do, but you got like your bronzer, blush, highlight ish, right? It's a little rose gold highlight. But I do like the pineapple for its different kind of colors. Performance wise, it's like good but not great. Another like, such cute packaging. I wish it was a little bit flatter. I get it's trying to be like that seashell, but just in the interest, right? Same thing with my pineapple. I wish it was a little bit flatter so that even though it's a weird shape, that it fits into drawers nicer. And I like the scales. You can really get your mermaidy look. Great for like a nice mirror. And this one's really like, especially for traveling, you can set it. You have your mirror to go through things. So Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. I'm not the biggest fan of these, but I have a friend who loves them. So it's all just kind of like personal preference, you know, of what you like. Next, I do really like this one, Your Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust. So it is kind of like a little bit on the mediocre side, but like just cute packaging. And I think like the colors really go nicely together. Like it still is like a good, like I wouldn't be like, don't buy this, but it's not like amazing. It's just really kind of okay there. I think in my FabFitFun, I got a little palette. Again, they're great for the mirrors. I would definitely say with Tarte, like, especially in Canada, I appreciate that they have a Canadian site with Canadian prices, that shipping's not ridiculous. So I definitely appreciate that, right? Because sometimes, like, you're in Canada, you're like, I would love to have more, like, ColourPop, but then, like, I'm paying so much in shipping, like, trying to have things come, those delays. So I do appreciate, and then like things will have deals sometimes, and it's never available in Canada. A Christmas set that they had, and I thought was like great. They had their Little Juicy, so they're Tartelette palettes, and I think these are like great. I love the colors in them. Being in the pandemic, not wearing that much makeup, I haven't played with them a lot, but like when I use them, I really like the looks that I got. You have that like heat. And I thought like it was just such a great set. So if you ever come across it, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. The In Bloom. So I definitely think they had the Little Juicy. I feel should be like the In Bloom name. Just because like I think bloom, flowers, pinky, and it's not as much, so you kind of have like a neutral, colorful pink. You're warm. I do appreciate when packaging kind of lets you know how the colors are going to be. Like this one, oh, like Tarte in their packaging. Mwah. I will say, like, I don't care. I'm entertained by it. The little like moving ocean, love it. And this one did have like some of the like the glitter in it, so it's a lot of like I know I complained about Urban Decay and it's like big packaging. Like this is a little bit bigger, but it has a reason, because the turtle can swim in the ocean. So I don't know what angers me and what doesn't, but again, I like palettes where you have that mirror in it. It really makes it handy. I think it had nice little glitters, nice colors. Like a nifty palette. Your Tarte Pro Remix. This one was really good. I enjoyed it. I've like gone into it that you can't see Tarte anymore. So that's always a nice sign. They have nice colors. I do think this is one of their best performing ones. That was until the Tarte Pro Palette, and that is what I am wearing. I do have a little bit of shimmer from another palette on my eye just to glitter that I was playing with, but I got this one. It took me forever to try it out, and I was like, I'm gonna wait. It's gonna come on sale. Someone's gonna have it on sale. So I'm glad I waited, and I was able to pick it up through like either FabFitFun or BoxyCharm. But I was like, yes, I got it cheaper. So Tarte is definitely nice because you can get things on sale. Like palettes that never get on sale, it's always like, ugh. But I do think like I would rate kind of like Tarte, Urban Decay, Smashbox in like how I like them. But they're all kind of like nice performers. Like some of their palettes aren't as great as others, but they kind of have like a theme. So I do like Tarte for that, like their Amazonian clay. They'll say Amazonian clay and it's their different items. So you kind of have a like gist of how it would perform. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.